Well, a big win this weekend for North Vancouver's Windsor Wolves senior boys basketball team. They took home the crown at the BC Senior Boys AAA Basketball Championships, upsetting top-seeded team St. Thomas More Collegiate Knights. Just listen to this.
They called us Secondser. Now we're Windsor. Yeah. Windsor.
They wrote us off all year saying that we weren't a good team. What they gonna say now?
That's just part of a video from a local basketball content creator, Adrian Solomon. Adrian was here in studio with us last week, sort of setting up the provincials. And with us in studio right now, we have two teammates from the Windsor Wolves with us, Emmet Ward and Oscar Rouillard. Hello and welcome to you both.
Hello, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, and look at you. Look at those smiles on your faces. Emmet, you've got your trophy here. You've got your medals. Again, just take us through. How did the game go down?
Well, we went in as the underdogs, like we kind of did all year. So went in, like I said, underdogs and just confident, right? We believed in ourselves, believed in each other, and when it came down to it, we just came out on top. And it's a hard-fought win. STMC was a very good team. They put up a really good fight, so shout out to them, and yeah.
Oscar, what can you tell me about that game in particular? Take us through.
Well, it was kind of like, I think it had a big lead up to it because STMC was obviously the 1 seed and we were the 2 seed, so it kind of worked out how it was supposed to go, I guess. But I think coming into it, we knew we worked hard all season to kind of prove to everyone that we deserved to be that number 1 spot. And like Emmet said, we were the underdogs the whole season. Sometimes we weren't even ranked in the top 10, and it felt amazing when the final buzzer just kind of went off to know that that we did it, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of the team.
And what about that game though? Was it pretty clear from the outset this is going to be our game? Just take us through just how close was it?
Our coach makes sure to hammer us all year that to have the mindset going into every game that we play is we're the best team on the floor, no matter who's across from us. So a lot of the guys, all of us, believe that every single game we play, and especially this game, right? Big stage, lots of fans watching, but at the end of the day, it's just us on that court, and that's really all that matters for us, and we get the win. So it's
right. What was the final score? You don't know?
I think we had 66, and they were.
I think we were in the 70s. We won by 9 points.
We won by 9 points. But was that the game all the way through? Or did you get a lot closer there?
It was. So it kind of the start of the game, they kind of went up 8-2 to start off, and then kind of nearing the end of that quarter, in the first quarter, we kind of clawed our way back to take a 12-8 lead, and then kind of throughout the rest of the game, it was more kind of us in front, but they were always keeping it tight. And I don't think there was many lead changes, but I know that it was very close all game, and it was kind of just like you can feel the tension and the pressure on the court. So it was great to be a part of. Like, I know all the players, STMC, Windsor, we all are so grateful to have been a part of that movement, but so grateful.
Well, and again, Emmet was just talking a few minutes ago about your coach and kind of the message. What more can you tell us about the coach?
Well, Mr. Fong kind of goes like under the radar a little bit because especially in North Shore, we're not known for basketball. Like football, we've kind of been known for a lot, but he's really good at kind of getting us mentally prepared to kind of come out and just be ready to battle every single game. And a lot of his like messages to us were kind of just stay mentally in the game, just get ready, just go out there and have a dogfight with whoever's on the other side. And it just, he's really good at keeping you locked in and like knowing what things to say at the right moments and giving you the right type of messages when you need it. And then, so.
Oscar, you want to add to that, Emmet? I mean, on the coach?
Mr. Fong's the best athletic director at our school. He's kind of been a mentor for me growing up, kind of coming through Windsor since grade 8. So just very grateful for him, and huge shout out to Mr. Fong. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Fong.
Well, I'm glad we've given you a platform for that, for sure. A big group hug there, for sure. So how is the school going to celebrate the big win, Oscar?
Well, we're going to have a big prep rally, I think, coming this week. The grade 9 girls also won their provincials, so big shout out to them. That's amazing, and another big banner for the school. So I think we're gonna acknowledge both teams with a big pep rally at lunch either Wednesday or Thursday, and yeah.
Just describe for me the provincials and just how much is at stake here when you're just talking about beyond bragging rights, just like that we did it. I'm looking at the giant trophy you brought here. Got a big map of British Columbia and a little bit of a net from the hoop on there. Just what's riding on this tournament?
Well, I'm fortunate enough to have been part of 2 provincials, one being football as well as basketball. And the one thing that stands out to me kind of just with the way BC high school sports goes around the 2 events, like they just do like a really good job, and it really pulls a lot of people together, it really pulls the community together, and it's a really fun event, especially this weekend. It's really hard to play 4 games in a row, but when you're doing it on that big of a stage and in front of that kind of environment, it's just unreal. Like your body doesn't really feel the nicks and bruises that you normally would if you played 4 games in a row because you're just so excited. So, well,
you mentioned that you played on the football team as well. So the Windsor Wolves basketball team didn't only win the championships in basketball. Both of you were also on the school's football team, which also won the provincial championships. The soccer team is also provincial champ. So what's in the water fountains at Windsor?
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you.
I think a lot of it for us is we take pride in our school. We have a lot of pride. We care about it. And I mean, just the coaches do such a great job of like making you feel liked, loved, like make you feel like you're a part of the team. So I think when you have coaches like that and people around you in your sports system that like just keep you like happy, loved, and just tell you what like you need to hear, it's a recipe for success in anything, because any school can have the skill to win anything, but if you don't have the kind of backbone of the coaches and the staff and all that stuff, it's very hard to do it. Well,
it sounds like a magic combination right there. So for you two, Emmet, you're in grade 12. What's next for you?
I'm going to the University of Waterloo. I'm on scholarship to play football there, and then I'm also studying aviation. So that'll be the next 4 to 5 years of my life.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, and Oscar, you're in grade 11. So are you going for another big win next year?
Right now, I just want to kind of stay in the present. There might be some news coming out later about what I want to do, but I just want to stay in the present, enjoy this with my teammates and my coaches, and just really kind of let it all soak in.
Oscar, Emmet, for your whole team and your coach, congratulations again. What a thrill. What a thrill.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you were able to join us, too. That's Emmet Ward and Oscar Rouillard, teammates on the Windsor Wolves senior boys basketball team in North Vancouver. Wow.